Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney. Today I'm going to be attempting the Scott Barnes technique. I'm going to be following along with Tati's video where Scott Barnes does her makeup. I don't have the exact same products or the same brushes that he uses, but I'm going to attempt it in some way with products that I do have. So if you would like to see how this turns out, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to screen record what I'm watching. I hope it's okay to put someone else's video in your video. Okay, so I'm going to skip to the part where he's actually doing her makeup.
I always start with contouring. I always start with the dark and then I add the light. It's not about contouring on top of makeup. Sometimes it is, but not. So I'm going to use all-nighter, right? What I like to do with this is to bring it in and you just use it to like eliminate stuff.
Okay, so he's going in with concealer first. I'm gonna try it with the LA Girl Pro Conceal instead. So he goes down the side and goes like this, and then he'll like bring it out after, I think. Because this concealer goes a long way. Looks like you put just a line here, but I have a lot of redness, so oh boy. Then he goes in with this type of thing. Okay, so mine doesn't quite look like his at all because he used a lighter concealer, which I do not have, and this one is kind of my skin tone. So anyways, once the contour is on, I think it'll be better. Oh no, was I not recording that whole time? Anyways, so I used the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toast in a Sephora face blender and did what he did by going like this under the jawline and blending down, and I had to blend it a little more because I put a little too much on. It's a little dark, but it gives that jaw that
look. Yeah, it's called Snatchral.
Snatchral.
It's snatch, but natural.
I love that so much.
It's kind of like glowing Howie.
Where's your merch? You need some.
She's pretty, she looks natural, but a little bit more. So she's natural. Now, if you need to minimize someone's neck, this is what I do. Bring it into a V.
I don't think my neck needs to be there.
No.
This is my area that I don't like. Scott actually is always like,
go in down the nose.
They over contour and then they drag all this brown into the nose and into the side of the face.
and then they just face tune it later. Just saying.
Which is an issue.
Okay, I look a little crazy. So does she, so it's fine. Okay, so then he does body makeup and he used foundation on her, but I'm going to go in with the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs. This will give me a little bit of a tan, and I like to use this brush here. The handle fell off of it. I like to use this brush right here to rub it in on my body. So he just put that foundation all over her chest, and then he does put it on her hands as well. So I just spray it directly on to the brush, like that. And then I go in from the neck down. So then he goes in with a foundation with a brush, but I don't really have a brush that I really like.
Use a little bit of lighter foundation because we don't want to take away the contour. Okay, so instead of just eliminating that lip, we're just patting over it gently.
He's using like a stippling foundation brush, but I don't really trust my brushes. I'll try it the way he does it. Hopefully it turns out okay. Okay, so the brush was not working for me, so I'm switching to a sponge. I feel like I completely erased my contour. Now I need to get to the part where he blends out the nose. Okay, they didn't show him blending out the nose, so I guess I'm just gonna go in with my sponge and just pounce like that. Yeah, okay. I guess I will try just to brighten a little bit underneath here. This is what he did. And just pounced with that cat paw, like he called it. So he used a brush for the powder, which I don't usually use a brush, and I don't even know if I have a brush that would work for this. I don't know if this big brush should be too much. I guess I'll try it. Okay, so he used a few combinations of highlight powder. So I'm going to combine Champagne Pop by BECCA and Precious Petals by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to apply it with this fan brush from Sephora. Now he also put Neutrogena sunscreen on. I don't have Neutrogena, but I have Banana Boat, but let's try. Don't breathe in. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay. Okay, and then he goes in with a little bit of powder bronzer, and I do not have his brush, so I'm just going to use the brush that I usually use. It's a Sephora contour brush. I'm just going to go in, and he goes in really lightly, just like that. His looks a lot better than that. And then he said just toast the edges. Alright, so what's next? Okay, so he just lined her lip with a very muted color. I'm gonna go in with All Natural by MILANI. See, they look a lot fuller, and I think that contour underneath really helps. Okay, so I'm not sure what color gloss that was. I think I'm just gonna try the I Heart Revolution lip gloss that I love that smells like salted caramel. It's the shade Salted Caramel. And I'm gonna try that tip that he just said of pushing it out instead of like this. Okay, so next would be eyes. Again, I do not have Scott Barnes makeup brushes, but I'm going to follow like his technique in general. So I'm going to use this shade Buns in the crease and start creating that look. And he said to use circular motions. His was pretty precise. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes in their palettes. I feel like his brush was a bit smaller and maybe not as fluffy. Maybe it was a little bit more condensed in this one because I'm having a hard time in the outer corner. That looks nothing like what he did. Then he popped a shimmer on the lid. I'm going to use the shade SBN and apply it with my finger just like he did. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then I'll be back. So I don't think that was quite the right color. I think I need to go a little deeper. Okay, so then they do mascara and lashes. I don't have his mascara. I'm just gonna go in with what I have. So for lashes, it looks like he goes in with a pretty dramatic lash, not what I'm used to. So I'm gonna use these ones that I have from House of Lashes. and Sephora in the style Seductress. And I'm going to do that off camera because this is always difficult for me, so... Okay, so I got the lashes on. I had to go with a different style. I had to go with this style Everlasting, same brand, but I had to go with the style Everlasting because I got glue all over the other style and ruined the lash. So they're on, just don't look too closely, okay? Okay, so that's it. I think I did a pretty decent job. I mean, I'm no Scott Barnes, but I'm glowing, which I love that. That's such a great tip. Wow, I love that. My contour is a little bit more subtle because I think I blended over it a little too much. So this is the final recreation of Scott Barnes' look that he did on Tati on her channel. I will link that video down below so you can watch it in full. He has a lot of really great tips. Comment down below how you guys think that I did recreating this look. Please give this video a like and please subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you guys on the next one.